Let's go squad line battles. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to the stream here. My name is BERSERKASTS. We are here on Carentan, Canal Crossing Midpoint. Let's get this show on the road. Checking out the map for the Axis rollout. On the north side, we have the WTH squad, well, with some HTD. Surfing on top, though, we got a few brave souls going to be going under the water here. Going to midpoint, we have the medium tank. Ooh, the WTH tank with scars in the mix. Let's check out this northern route, though, as we get started on this match. Here we go. Squad line battles on board with HTD Rapunzel on the north side. Not a lot to offer on the north side. Well, for the allies until now, they did not see the Stewart on that right side. That Stewart did some damage to this north squad here. Takes down the transport truck. Takes down a few infantry. Meanwhile, on the south side of things, it's not going so well for the Axis here. Allies have pretty decent position. They are pushing and trying to get on to this four-story house here. Very important place. 82nd AD, WTH fighting together. War also in the mix there. Werner Voss on the backside trying to hold position. Going to be very hard for them. Going back to the north side here, you can see the Stewart is making its push right here. Ooh, Bayram from WTH, though, lying in wait with a satchel. Let's see if he can get this off. He's going to be prone, laying down. Let's go on board with the WTH man. Can he get a satchel onto the back of this Stewart? That would be a massive play right here. Inching closer to the Stewart. It's a three-man Raptor Stewart right here. You can do it. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Satchel comes out in hand. Infantry coming from behind. Going to go for the plant. Right under the nose of the Stewart. Gets the plant on the satchel down. Bayram with the play. Shout out to you, buddy. That was a really nice satchel. Oh, how much infantry is going to go down with this, though? He's just camping right now. Did he go for the long timer? Oh, this infantry is going to come really close here, start setting up OPs and Garys. First point going towards the allies here with the 3-2, but this satchel play is going to be immense. Down goes the Stewart. Unfortunately, he also goes down. Looks like he took a squad lead with him, but not enough to stop the onslaught of Orange on the point. Looking back on the point, still alive somehow is Werner Voss. What is he doing in there? Well, he's dominating. That's what it looks like, at least. Let's go with our janky POV on board. God damn, they really need to just allow people to go in a POV from third person. Oh, what a position right here. Oh, he's not going to get the ally coming up the stairs. Does he drop down, go for a knife? No. There goes another one. I don't know if you can see that angle, but there we go. It took a moment. Werner Voss holding down the building on point, trying not to let anybody else come up. A second goes down. You can see that's the vault through the ceiling there. There's no collision. Axe Willu looking to help out. Looks like Luxor going to take him out first. Cal Progress coming back towards the Axis here. You can see WTH, STDB combining together to hold that north side of the point. That's where the pressure is coming from right now. If we're looking on point right here, there is a P4. Now he's going to have to be very careful. WTH, we might have some WTH on WTH action right here as Jockey looks to get ready with a rocket or a satchel for this Panzer IV. Now he's got Avox defending on the backside. This is going to be a mixed Panzer IV here with Scars, Tortofisk, and House Gangster inside it. Jockey going to go down on the backside, trading kills with Cow. This Panzer IV needs to get taken out quickly by the allies here, as the Axis are making cap progress on point with its support. It's got a pretty decent angle here to shell. Now there is a medium tank you can see all the way over there. It's going to be a core tank core with a Lenny, XS, and Webernecht. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, our transfer market. I'm going to have to check that because I'm pretty sure Webernecht was not in core the last time I checked. Anyone check, confirm that? Webernecht? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Cap progress going back towards 50% here for the Axis. Allies doing the best they can to try and stop this. WTH getting involved on both sides. KTM actually in the mix for the first time on server 1 also. They did pretty well with tanks last time out. WTH have got a little bit of a firing line on the north side here. Dune, Red. Ducks and Nuts. Ducks Nuts. Knubel. Rapunzel. Lord Jax. Blue Meanie in the mix. Oh, Dune's gonna go. He's got some balls, tell you that. Going through the field, yeah, ended exactly the way I thought it might. Very hard to push through the field there. Rapunzel's gonna try. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be any different result here. He makes it to the first little hole. I mean, Godsend just peeks out of his trench though and takes him down. Allies securing this northern side here with Core and KTM and Arc. That Panzer IV is just doing damage though. I wonder where is the where did the medium go? Medium's just kind of play the same game here for Core. Just gonna, you know, angle back into cover and shell the enemy positions on the north side. We're playing a game right now of not fighting each other in tanks, but shelling the enemy on the north side. That's all it is. Both tanks are doing the exact same thing here. Kind of odd to see, but you know, effective certainly in the sense for the allies here. They have the point. They can afford to do this. The Axis maybe have to do something else here to get this allied team off point. Speaking of the allied team here, they're bringing up a 76, and what I hear is also a bombing run potentially coming in after that. Panzer IV going to be falling back a little bit here. He does not see the 76 pulling up right here. I don't know if he's going to have a peek onto that Panzer IV. Well, you can just about see right there the P4. Now, of course, that Panzer IV is going to be spotted out right here. So as soon as the 76 comes into shot, he's going to have a nice shot on that Panzer IV through all the foliage and the... I don't know if he sees him right now. Seems like there's enough cover. Ooh, he saw that one for sure. Yeah, smart play there by the Panzer IV to fall back. I mean, that is just going to be a one-stop shop to the respawn screen. Looking on the north side, we can actually see a airhead coming down in the back here. I believe this is going to be an allied airhead very far off of rail crossing right here. Those garrison markers are not very accurate. So Allied Commander going for a very wide airhead here to open up a beachhead and possibly spawn some bodies in. Bombing run going to be dropping right on the front line here. Not going to do a whole lot, honestly. Let's quickly check the map here and see where that heavy tank is coming in for the Axis? Well, it isn't. No heavy tank yet, opting for some recon position. Yeah, none. Not a zilch. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was tripping. Dagobert, Aro, Bibasi, and Conquer. Excuse me. Coming in there on the opposite side of Canal. Medium pushing up, looking to help the Allies defend the point right here. 76 with position on that Panzer IV. I wonder if there's any peaks that the Panther could find here. Well, he's definitely looking for a peak, that's for sure. He's not going to find any on this angle, I don't think. Yeah, the 76 is somewhere back there. There's a transport truck going across. Let's get a little wider here, see if we can see that 76. There he is. So he is right there. So as we go down, yeah, the house is in the way. So the 76 is actually definitely there. He should be spotted right now. Oh, beautiful spot for the Panther. Hits a texture or something. Oh, come on. Yeah, he hit the side of the friggin' house. I don't know. That texture is sticking out way too far, that collision. There we go. First connection onto the 76. 76 is going to have to fall back. He has no clue where that came from. Panther with a beautiful little peek here. Second shot not going to connect. Both tanks playing a little bit of tic-tac-toe here. Drawing an X and drawing a circle in front of it. Nobody really getting a huge advantage off of this first engagement. Kind of odd to see all the mediums still up right now for both sides. Well, it actually does look like the Panzer IV did go down, so credit to the AT infantry for taking that one out there. So advantage goes toward the Allies. However, that medium crew is going to have to go back and get a 76 because you can betcha that Panzer IV crew is going to come back with a Panther very soon. (3-2) it remains. Let's check out the defensive side of things over here. As the Allies did airhead, what did they get for their trouble? Well, a lot of spawns coming out from this side of the map. Not only did they get an airhead, but they did get a garrison down. However, we're still pretty far away from rail crossing. I would have loved to see some kind of pincher. Move only lol over here on the south side. He's the only one. He's alone on an island. La-da-da-da-da. Just gonna sit there on an island. I don't know if he's AFK, honestly. He could be AFK. If I was the Allies, though, what's the harm in bringing a supply truck around? Bring that supply truck around the map. Try and get a sector garrison up on rail crossing. No harm, no foul. They could potentially even just come through the middle of the map here. I think that's what Hexframe's doing. It's going to be setting up a Gary right here. In sector. Potentially, it could even brought it inside over here. And gone for something sneaky in the corner right here. I don't think lol will see any pushes that come from that garrison if they wrap around onto rail. It's pretty much open from that perspective. Going back onto the midpoint, though, where the action is. North side heating up a little bit here. X-Pen has managed to get across the bridge from the backside, so this attack might cool off soon if he's able to get these OPs and spawns down. Bayram going to be defending. Jesus. Oh, Bayram's holding a really tight angle here. Should have the easy takedown there onto Xpin, and he does get it. Allies for a second there, just flirting with losing the point a little bit, losing a little bit of cap progress. Now, if the Axis can take this northern position here, that'd be really, really good for getting control back again. Dune is going to be trying to do that, going up against Phonex and Grim. Not going to get it, though. Grim in a really good position in the bush there to deny that. There is some cap progress coming in, though. If we look south of point right here. Oop, Thorpe going to get taken out by Avox there. This is a really big play for Arc. Avox, if he can get a satchel down. Can he get one there? Can he plant the satchel? Is he going to get spotted from the house? Oh, he's right on the Garrison. Going to go for the manual take. Gets it. Avox with the takedown on the Garrison. Really nice job there from him. That is definitely going to kickstart some cap progress here as Arc sneaks in the backside to get position on point. A little bit of cap pressure on the fourth point here as the 76 comes across the bridge. Gonna be a Raptor 76 on the front here. They're really gonna need it, honestly, to try and stop this attack. Madison. Cow. Not to be confused with the recent transfer from the Circle to Goff Madison. Sorry, Monarch. I'm tripping. I am tripping. Back over to the fourth point here. Rail crossing. Axis defense is looking a little sketchy right now. Cult, you know, squad lead on position. Angron and Ketnez have to both kind of flow like water to the sides here. El Sepsis is actually pushing Ketnez right now. MG versus squad lead there. Oh, Angren gonna help out his buddy. OP on the other side of the wall right here. Oh, he takes a duck dive over the wall. Where's that OP located at, though? Did he get it? I think he might have. So that would be not good news there for the core squad. Woofidoo is in a really nice spot, actually, right here. I can't believe he doesn't see Ankron. Oh, I guess there's a garage in the way right there for that one. Cap progress in the mid increasing here. A WTH and core on the attack. Crazy medic. Who is that? KTM medic? What? He's trying to get it onto point. Not working out for him too well. Let's take a look at the map to see where the defensive garrisons are. Well, they're not here at all. They're on the front side of the point. So that's going to be a little difficult here for the defending Axis team. Let's see how Godsend does coming straight into point right here. You can hear Ketnez on the other side of the wall right here. He's just going to crouch it out. Maybe go for a satchel play. X-Frame also going to go down there for the allies. Oh. Nice. Sneaky play there from Godsend. He gets taken out by Devil. Gotta look up, though. Gotta watch out. So one thing on maps like this, I wonder why we don't see more, is like sneaky, like obstacle placement, like putting Belgian gates at like the end of this road here so tanks can't drive down it, stuff like that. I wonder why we don't see that more. I would love to see some just absolute Chad engineer gameplay where they just go and just like rune points. That'd be awesome. Like, say if the Axis take control of this, leave an engineer and then rotate him out and just have someone spawn back at Canal and build like bunkers on either side. You know? Build barricades or something. You might call me Flame RP in the chat. That's fine. But I mean, like, lanes like this are just so hard to cross for the Axis. It's so hard to get up here. If you could put a bunker with, you know, with like a tier 3 barricade, you could make it so much easier to like rotate across and give some more cover for armor and stuff pushing up on the point. Axis, you know, they're remaining on point. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, because you can see the airhead on the back side, and the garrison now is just providing position to get behind and flank here. So I'm quite surprised. And, you know, shout out to WTH and SGC, HTD, all the clans fighting on the north side here, that they're able to stay up there. You can see Red is facing backwards and making sure they don't get snuck up on. That's actually absolutely key, you know, for the allies, or sorry, for the Axis to stay in reaching distance at this point. They're just not able to get that X factor. They do have south control here, but the north just is not going so well for them. And there's also no armor up here on point too, so that multiplier is that force multiplier is not accessible. And we're actually already seeing some cap progress over at rail crossing. Now I'm assuming, no, this is not just sector. KTM, Core, Arc, all coming together. Cult getting overwhelmed on the backside. They need to call some friends back in quick, because this is going to turn into a 4-1 very, very soon. Cult OP going down. Was that X-Pen with the takedown on the OP? Ketna the only one left alive. Devil is actually still up, so he can replace that OP if indeed it did go down. Looks like it did. That's good news, at least for the Cult squad now. They've weathered the first storm. Can they stop the next wave? That's the real question here. Devil's going to need to replace his OP and rotate a full squad in. And maybe Toki can fall back. Two, there we go. Rotation comes in, new OP out. I like this play from Cult here. They're going to be gatekeeping the reinforcements coming in from Core. Or trying to, at least. So that Core cannot get onto point to keep that cap progress going. And as this is happening here on the midpoint, we're flirting with a little Axis cap progress too. Cult have pretty good position here to gatekeep Core out of the point. At least the allied Cord squad. Let's rotate over to Canal Crossing here. Ooh, that is a lot of blue here on point. And what is this? Ghost Kid pushing around. Lenny has no clue right here. Weatherneck is out repairing. Ghost Kid gonna crush the OP takedown. Lenny. Weatherneck gonna get back in. Where is the shot against the wall right here? Lenny should be calling that out. Satchel goes down. Weatherneck gonna run out. Oh no, and it's all come apart here for the 76. Ghost Kid's gonna get the 2 takedowns, get the Satchel onto the 76, and look to take it out. Surprising not to see the shot come out from Exus right there onto the building. I think a more, just a simple shot right into the ground there. Even from the second 76, it's kind of crazy. Ghost Kid just hanging out. Down goes the Core 76. I wish Ghost Kid, I think he wishes he had a second satchel for that one. Looking on the north side here, Big L fighting it out. Surrounded on 2 sides, but there is some reinforcements from WTH on the north. And with that, the Axis looks to take control of this game, go up 3-2, and switch the fortunes their way. Thorpe, the lone soldier on the backside of the point there at the bottom of your screen. That's not the one person I'd love to be there. He's going to crush any OPs on the backside. Oh, looks like I don't see any puffs of smoke. He's going to go into that house with Bonsai there. The 3-2 comes out for the Axis. Tough. Allies not putting Prio onto the north side of Canal Crossing there. They're not able to push WTH out. They lose both sides of the bridge, and with that, down goes the .2 Thorpe here, taking out Bonsai, looking for some more in the building. Let's check out the map to see Airhead coming down on the north side. Interesting choice right here. Recon to the south of the Airhead on the north. There's nobody really up there. Although they do have a Gary spotted out right here. HL Italia Recon Squad going to take that out. That airhead is very, very far away from support, though. It's going to drop into the field on the north side there. With nobody around it. It's gonna be hard for Doc and his recon squad to protect that airhead. It's just so far away. There's no cover in the field and no nonsense takedown there from the tank falling back. Not gonna let that recon squad protect the airhead. Not that they had much choice. So here it comes down on the backside. We have HL Italia defending or attacking, defending their position. I don't know if there's anything coming off of that attack. I think airhead just misplayed there. They might have had a chance to fight off. I mean, it would have been tough with the tank pulling back anyways, to fight off the attack onto the airhead. Looking to the south a little further here, this wheat field would make for a great staging point. You can see that the OP is there. I wonder why the supplies are falling in the blue when they could so easily get this red zone Gary up and start attacking pumping station from the flank here. You can also see on the north side too some movement from Axis squads as the Axis start to move out towards pumping. Looks like they're just gonna be running down the lanes here. Doc is gonna fall back possibly to set up a blue zone Gary. I would have loved to see him first time red zone that one though. I think especially since they're under no threat there, they were able to push all the way in. That drop would have been, you know, attainable. From the backside though, Core Squad is going to be disrupting this move out here. They're going to look to pin WTH in on the north. El Sepsis, Godsend pushing, Red, Dune. Two nades going out from El Sepsis. Beautiful nade onto Red there. That was a gorgeous nade. Also going to take down Dune there on a little bit of a kill streak. Here is El Sepsis getting the double takedowns. Godsend's going to follow that up with one of his own. Budiaka back defending the OP. OP in the open right here. Anybody spawning in is going to get insta-gibbed here by the two core men. Nice nade in. Red goes down instantly again. And that nade is going to take out the OP on the north side here. Go on board with El Sepsis. Ooh, Vudiaka getting the better of his core counterpart here. Going to patch up. Now, unfortunately, down goes the OP. Dune is also down, so that means there is nobody left to put that OP back up again. So WTH squad is going to have to rotate off of Gary. Core doing a lot of damage on the backside here. You can see Shnarsi also getting in. That's allowing Arc squad on the right side to redeploy out and to try to fill this space and possibly get more north control here. It's looking a little sketchy for the Axis right now. Blue Mini gonna try to push back into this one and hold this backside. WTH need to clear their lines right here if they want to solidify control of the point. Not gonna happen. Blue Mini goes down to Godsend. Vudiaka's doing a sneaky job right here. Some shots from the left side. Look like an MG42. Targeted at the core members here, supporting Vudiaka. So no more making it across the bridge, but the OP that's already here, you know, the core members are going to be able to respawn. You see El Sepsis is spawning outside the wall there. Now the OP is on the opposite side of the wall. It's just RNG really based on where you're spawning. If we pan to the left, you can see here there's a Panzer IV. There's also Red from WTH with that MG, who's going to be, you know, taking anyone down who goes around the wall. Now Vudiaka is going to rotate towards that OP as it is spotted now. However, at the same time, the El Sepsis comes in. He is the squad lead. And he's just going to rotate straight out of this. Vudiaka not going to see him. They miss the timing there. Just missing each other as Vudiaka checks his right. So he's going to take down the OP here and think he's cleared. Little does he know that El Sepsis is already rotated to the north. is going to have a new OP down, and that core squad is coming right back for another run of things here on the north. Godsend up in his little perch there. Now supply is going to come down for the Axis, but I don't think Sepsis will be able to do anything about it, especially with Red on the backside with the MG. Now Don Zauki, don't know what's going on with the sniper there, if he's not able to take down that MG. That MG's doing some trouble here to the allies. Blue Mini right behind him. Pretty good display of positioning here from Core. They're doing a good job. Sepsis is getting a little lucky too with his timings, able to stay up before his OP goes down to put a new one up. So they've rotated successfully on that one. I wonder if they could get a Gary up here on the north side though. That would be really helpful for the allies. That would really help them kickstart their attack onto the midpoint here. Godsend just hanging out in the grain hopper here. Gonna be taking pot shots at the middle point. We can see there's a second Gary here, so it might just be in range, blocking a little bit. On the south side now, we got 82nd AD with Sorpine Alfie trying to push in. You can see the rest of the squad spawning a little further back there, pushing in. But shout out to this core squad doing a lot of good work here. Finally getting kind of covered in. There's a Panther on one side, kind of surrounded there, but still, you know, being a real thorn in the side. That's allowed this ARC squad to also push in from the north too. Now, if we're looking on the opposite side of things, the Axis here, they've taken too long right now. They haven't set up the Garys in a quick enough fashion. They're going for the slow game. Ooh, Siri coming through here. Snake is watching the bush. Should hear Siri come up. That's an easy hip fire there. Snake just chilling. Gonna take down the core man running by. That would have been a really cool time for a knife. But when you have someone running, it's sometimes hard to catch up. Especially if they don't stop and they hear you behind. They just whip it around and gun you down. So not too much happening on the attack for the Axis. The Allies, the other hand, have got to 50% in cap progress here. That's looking pretty good. Panther going to rotate to the south, not really finding an angle. Honestly, if I was the Panther crew, I would be shelling the whole compound there where the Allies are to try and suppress their movement. But that Panther also has considerations of enemy tanks and maybe getting a better peek overall to hold the point as a whole. Or Jack's going to try to do what the WTH squad couldn't here and dislodge this core squad. Jax is going to take Bully down, looking for some more up here. His outpost is a little further back. Still not out of reach, looking for maybe some rotations in. Ooh, grenade going to come out from Jax. Going to toss two. One long, one short there. And push the right side of that one. Get one, get two. Jax is on a roll. Oh, just losing the trade there against Wifadoo. So nice job from Jax, getting a few down. Unfortunately, Nade not going to connect with the new OP or push core out of that position. Ducks and Nuts does have a nice spot over here to the left, though. I love this position. We've been watching SLBs in the past with Crazy Rammer up here just going to town. Gewehr 43 is the weapon of choice here. Unfortunately, none of the core squads are actually in view. They're all behind buildings. That's a little unfortunate there for the WTH man. Ducks and Nuts. That's an awesome name, by the way. Awesome, awesome name. Lord Jack's gonna toss some more nades out to the field of play here, but he's pretty much all alone. Would have loved to see some rotations into that HCD squad. Maybe Canooble's going to join him there. And Cheeses playing on point with the squad lead kid. No. The Allies are definitely circling here. The Sharks are circling. You can see it. leaving that north side open is very tough. As a 76 pulling up here, Raptor 76 middle coop. Oh, uh-oh. Second 76 is going to be core. These two tanks got to be careful here. Don't want to play it too close. So 2 tank markers go out. I'm wondering if 3 tank markers go out. I'm wondering if the commander's saying, oh, is that 1? Is that 2? Is that 3? Count, though, is really close to this. He should be able to relay information about these 276s. And uh-oh. Oh, no. Kendrick, if you are listening to me telepathically, you got to bomb these. Marker comes out. If they stay stationary, what are they doing? They're right together. Oh my gosh. Ellipse takes down Count there, but surely there's some comms with the commander. I mean, there has to be, right? Please bomb this. Oh my god, I can't believe they're stacking this. It is so... This is not the play in this meta. You cannot stack 76s like this. They're trying to move. Uh-oh, here it comes. Of the 76s go down. Kendrick with the double kill onto the 76s from the precision strike. What were they thinking? These are not new tanks. There's a Raptors and a core tank, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Beautiful precision strike there. Good intel from the troops on the ground, and that is going to be devastating here for the Allied push. They lose 2 76s in a flash of the blink of an eye, and yeah, that is... Oh, I'm a loss for words right now, folks. That is all their fuel down the toilet. And now, yeah, I mean, the Axis are going to clean up here on the north side. Without the tanks, they're going to be really hard pressed to make anything happen here. You can see Core Squad is getting overrun now by HTD, WTH working together to clear that one out. Devil in Cult and Cheeses from SGC holding the front here against Arc. But that double 76 kill was just a thing of beauty on the backside. Wow. On the defensive side of things, Core, HLL Italia, and the rest of the Axis squad pushing up. No new garrisons being replaced. Of course, they're going to rotate that one out. But good position here to start an attack now. If the Allies can't get out and wide and get some spacing here, they're going to be under threat of getting surrounded on the back. Not a good decision from Doc to run out in the field there. He's going to get taken out fairly easily. Now, open fields are not the friend of infantry at any time. Smoke, no smoke. Profex and Seer, Matt King, Blueberry, Fleeter, all holding down this flank here. Now, what KTM and War need to do is get really wide. I'd love to see that War or the KTM squad lead, one of the two, are rotating more to the left side here and getting some more control over these fields. Because if they stay really compact, or they're under threat of the Axis doing that and really holding them in a point. Thorpe on the roof of the church right here, looking to get some good peeks, and this is a beautiful position for him. Madison going to be the next victim, possibly, maybe Rapax. It was right. Madison is the next victim. QQ squad trying to do something on the flank here to prevent the allies from pushing in. Now, this isn't really a strong push position. It's more of a defensive position for Thorpe. He's just going to be taking out on the counter push. I don't know if there's anyone else from the 82nd AD squad that can be pushing in and maybe clearing the OPs and Gary's out with them. You can see WTH, Cores, and mix two, kind of a mixed squad going at it. Back towards pumping station here. STDB is pushing down the canal really close here. Got good position on the point. So apparently we've been on mute for a little bit. Apologies for that. Had a little audio hiccup there. So I think coughing fits earlier, so I must have muted and then not put back on. So my apologies, everyone. Heating up a little bit here for STDB. They are making some pressure into point. There is a tank right on the other side of this wall right here. Spotted out very much so spotted out. Ho Chi Minh, not the place you want to go over a wall right in front of the tank that's marked. Big Al says, screw the tank. I'm going to shoot my rockets off at core on the other side of the river there. Christian's got to watch out. He's getting taken down from behind by Woofadoo. Back on this medium tank. Rocket goes in. Big L pays the price for it, but some decent damage onto that medium. There's something taking some shots on the backside over here. And I'm not quite sure what it is. Enemy garrison marked in the middle of the field. That is not correct. There's no Gary in the middle of the field there. That's a ghost Gary. A little gun run going by there. I wish we could like go on board for the gun run. That'd be pretty cool. Kendrick should have an easy precision strike here onto the medium. No need to waste it on one though, honestly. That would just be showing off, I guess. So still a 2-tank play here for the Allies. I'm wondering what they just lost on the north side, though. There's a tank to the south. Something just exploded up here. Is it an AT gun? Yep. AT gun goes down. You can see the 76 right here. Now let's check the map to see where the Axis tanks are. They have a Panther on the north side. Anything on the south? Ooh, medium tank coming in. Panzer IV to support the attack. That should get a little spicy. Allies trying to sweep around this play. Commander should be able to see Clint and the truck over here. Or not. Toki may be able to defend this tank right here. Oh, he just goes the wrong way, Toki, with no view. There we go. Okay, lucky Panzer IV right there. Attack heating up on the midpoint. Fourth point, no cap progress just yet. But we're almost at 50% on the midpoint right here. The Allies have taken control of the south and are looking to take back a 3-2 here. Axis just took too long on the defense. They didn't get control. 82nd AD has position here. 50% cap progress. Now can they put a reinforce out for this cap on the 4th? Well, it's not working yet. No cap progress coming in. Panzer IV pushing in here against a medium. There's the bombing run on the backside. What is it going to do? Spinning looks like he's toast. Bonsai might go down from friendly fire there. No. Oh. Just threading the needle between the team. This bombing runs are just so... They're either super effective or super ineffective. I wish you could kind of shape. So say instead of... I guess the bombing run has to go in a line, right? Like that. You couldn't have like 2 planes come in. I would love the option to do like a square instead. So like 2 planes come side by side and do a shorter bombing run. So you can do like a wider berth around instead of just a long line, but it is what it is. STDB making some progress on point there. Caillou gonna get traded back. A Ghost Kid on point right now with the assault class. Ho Chi Minh, Werner Voss, Pressure Scout, all pushing in. Cap progress on the midpoint has stopped here. It's right now going to be a medium versus medium Panther. Apologies. Panzer IV is pushing to try and get a peak. Ooh, he might have a hull down peak right here. Fleeter is going to get a rocket in. Uh-oh, this is bad news. That medium's going to have a focus of attention to the left there. Panzer IV is going to be pushing into a very, very, very damaged medium, and you know what? That medium might back right up into the view of the Panzer IV. Yes, it does. Doesn't get the takedown. Sherman's in trouble right there. One more shot into the hull should do it. Yes, it goes down. Panzer IV is pretty damaged, but here comes the cap progress in the 4th. Now, can the Allies hold? That's the big question. They put a lot into that attack right now. They don't have a lot back to defend. I'd love to see that 76 fall back here. I don't know if he went really deep on the attack, if he's still up, what he's up to. There is a down 76, so it looks like the Panther might have won that trade. There's a down Panther. Maybe they traded. I don't know. But what I do know is that the Axis look to take the 4th point here. Allies had a really promising looking attack, but just couldn't stick it. Axis just, you know, if you're able to get that reinforced down, able to stall, buy some time, take out some spawns, you know, it's all being flipped on its head. And you know what? They're going to be going the boys in blue, boys and girls in blue, actually. I think we might have a few ladies playing with us tonight. Anyways, the Axis, let's just say that, are going to look to flip this, get a 2 for here. You can see Doc and Blueberries there, Matt's King, also back. You can see the Gary is about to go down. I believe Doc just marked it on himself. So potential for an airhead play here. I think we haven't seen an airhead for a while. That is if the Axis can stick this one. Oh, what a satchel there. Ghost Kid. A nasty satchel there on the backside of point. Allies managed to stall for now, but how long can they last? Of course, their reinforced coming in, going to allow them to keep the point for now. Once that reinforce ends, though, and once the Axis throw more bodies into that strong point, I'm sure we will see that cap progress increase again. Big spawn wave coming in. Panzer IV coming back in, newly repaired. New paint. Oh no, maybe not repaired yet. -1 commander. Ooh. I think a new coat of paint won't be enough to fix those problems. It's going to be a 76 from the backside. So Lenny Exis and Weberneck coming together for that one. Seemingly, the STDB squad has done this all by themselves. I know that's not the case, but seemingly, it seems to be defending the pumping station here, getting it to about 95%. Big respawn waves coming out, though, from the Allies. Thorpe, if he makes it in here, could have a real chance to take down this push. One of the best shooters in the whole game. And that's exactly what happens there. Thorpe gets the takedowns. The Allies survive the onslaught. If we're talking about like best FPS shooters in the game, yeah, I'd say Thorpe's up there, probably top 5. Just consistently cracked. So many good shooters too, like Raptors have some really good shooters. Core, of course, has some. DC. I mean, Ninja Pulver just absolutely frags every time he plays. So many good players in this scene. Hopefully we can, we'll find some new names to that one, add some names to the list there, because as the game grows, hopefully it'll attract the talent. Talent that's really required to make a full competitive team. You need well more than 50. You need about 75 really to have a solid team that's always up for a game. Now we can hear that Panther coming in. WTH Panther with Phalanx member tagging along for fun. Shots coming in from the backside here. Is it a flanking Greyhound or a Stewart? It is. It's a Stewart. Stewart is going into the river. What a crazy position from the Stewart to be in. The Panther misses his shot. Uh-oh. I felt like he was just gonna back up underwater and try to like juke the Panther. Panther gets the takedown, and we'll go back to the resume programming here of H eating the living crap out of everything in sight. Axis stopped that cap progress. Looks like the Allies got up to 50%. Axis have stopped that, and cap progress is steadily falling right now. So Axis is still really driving things right now here from the position they're in. Uh-oh, Thorpe on the backside though, going for the satchel. Dalmar also going for the satchel here on the backside of the Panther. Oh, Panther gonna swing it around right here. Dalmar is gonna have another chance at this one. Thorpe goes down. Panther into high gear. And it gets safe. Back to safe lines right here. Good driving there from the driver of the Panther. And that allied cap progress is actually climbing. The Panther's going to be falling back to try and help out on the backside. I'm guessing it's an airhead play possibly right onto point here. That could be the culprit. Unfortunately for this crew here, they're kind of hemmed in. They got Panthers on both sides of the south side. They got infantry pushing them now. It's going to be tough to keep this cap progress. Or at least... Wait, is there 3 tanks shooting at them? No, it's going to be Schnarchy with the MG up top here. So, this is only going to last for a certain amount of time until the Axis are able to come back on the attack. 2-3 Panthers. That's rough. Axis have position too, and really like... I'm wondering when we're going to see a bombing run onto point here, because the Allies are essentially all in one little spot. Two Panther play up top here. That's scary. Don't want to, like, they're already under so much pressure here. Those two Panthers come up and pumping station is going to be really, really difficult. I wonder if we're going to see some AT guns up here. Oh, precision strike coming in. What? Oh no. Bro, they're precision striking mediums at the back of this game. That is ridiculous. That is so ridiculous right now. Mediums are getting precision struck at the back here. It is not safe for the Allies. It is not safe. Kendrick, and now the double stack Panthers coming to town. The only tank I think the Allies had out is now down. Here come the Panthers. Beautiful shot of two beautiful tanks coming into point, and immediately we're seeing that cap progress start to go the way of the Axis. Bombing run's gonna drop. Threads the needle again, missing everybody. Kind of crazy to see. I just don't know how the Allies are going to come out of this one now. They only have 2 or 3 bodies. Big respawn wave at the back, so that Panther is going to get a lot of takedowns here. The Allies are making a meal of it right now, but they are losing this cap race, sadly. Big spawn wave again. That Gary's just too far away. There's nothing to protect the road here. I swear, like, I don't know, something, a barricade, something could come into play here to offer some protection to get across. This is going to be a 4-1 here for the Axis. Took them quite a bit of time here, but they finally got it done. One cap away from the full comeback. Let's see if they can get it done now. Two Tigers, or sorry, Panthers on the loose. Two Tigers was yesterday, 38th Infantry, or not yesterday, 2 days ago. 30th Infantry bringing out two Tigers versus 176. Those Tigers went down very fast. Oh. When the driver scuffs your shot through the houses. Or maybe it was intentional. Who knows? Panthers playing bold right now, though. One rocket into the back there from Axawula. Axawula. Welua. Axawula. Well, I can't say that. Apologies. I think it's a Russian name. I don't know what it sounds like in Russian or how to pronounce it, so. Panther just kind of doing drive-bys here on the 5th point. Nothing too crazy. Let's go check out what's going on in artillery. Skirt over here, chilling in a bush on the backside. Not too much to do. Nobody on artillery for the Allies. Just some nodes in their HQ. That's about it. Oh, could be a precision strike here. No. Just maybe a recon plane for the Allies. Where did that second Panther go? Maybe that is the second Panther. There he is. So taking a little bit of damage, gonna fall back easy peasy. Just control this northern side. The Axis are just gonna be running across the fields essentially. I mean, the Axis could, if they wanted to, just bring in a half track behind these two Panthers. Just have the Panthers do drive-bys. One goes south, one goes to the north side, and just yeet a half track in between them onto that northern kind of house over here. It'll probably work out. I mean, it might. It may. One of the Panthers is going to rotate to the Stewart over here. Stewart's hightailing it out of there. Let's go on board with the core Stewart here. What do they got? Well, there's a ton of Axis infantry in the field right here. Need to utilize that hull gun though to take them out. Definitely a plan in motion because the commander completely sees those infantry, but they're leaving them. So they have a plan to do something. Maybe to support an airhead drop. There is something else shelling back here on the north side. I wonder if it's a Greyhound, possibly? No, it's a... Yes, it is a Greyhound, so... Uh-oh. Don't drive in front of the AT gun, that's all I ask. Greyhound doing drive-bys over here on the backside. Hello, Dune. Goodbye, Dune. Run him over. Get both of them? Okay. Dip, duck, dodge. Can't dodge the HE shell. There is a garrison right there. Are they going to go for it? No, they bypass. Ooh, Panther misses a shot. That's getting a little spicy. Getting a little spicy indeed. Inside, okay. So the garrison isn't there. It's on the other side. Panther's looking though. Ooh, I feel like... just made it through. Now, where do you go from here? Now you go back this way. And Peak is going to put that Greyhound out of its misery. But there is a significant position here on the north side. That AT gun was firing into the Panther. I don't know if he managed to take him out. I think the Panther stayed alive over here. I don't know what happened to the southern Panther. He went chasing tail of that Stewart. We can check the map really quick to see if he is still up, indeed. Oh yeah, he's really up. He's right there. Sheesh. How deep? How deep are you gonna go? The Panther's kind of in a position where Axawilla is gonna just take him down like that, easy peasy. I want to know where that Stewart went though. Where's the Stewart? The Panther falling back. AT gun not manned, unfortunately. That's not good news for them. Here's the Stewart. Unfortunately, the Stewart's not going to get position on this Panther. This Devil gets run over almost there. Oh, don't back up. Don't back up. Oh, no, no, no. Go forward. Forward, 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 forward. Oh, rip. Down goes the Stewart. Yeah, mistakes were made. Panther looks to have cleaned this one up pretty easily here with the defenders. On the backside, though, that buys some time. 16 minutes to go. 12 minutes before the Allies have to start a continuous cap on the last point. If we look south here, there's another tank marked out. It's going to be a medium. So medium coming out here for the Raptors crew. You can see Core pushing in, Arc pushing in. Really open fields, though. I'd love to see some kind of airhead play on this. I think it would be nice to see those Panthers supported by some infantry, even if like you. So this is something we haven't seen before, but I would love to see Panthers or like a quick tank, say like a Lux, transport squad leaders into point, like just drive up to point, drive by, shooting everything, and then just dismount them in point for a quick OP. I think it's more viable like on the Stuart than it is on the Lux, because the Stuart does have that hull gun, really easy to clear infantry out. Still something I'd really like to see, even like a scout tank play with that. Now, a little bit of cap pressure coming in from the Allies. They've opened a second front here with the WTH squad on the south side and the commander. Panther's going to shove right on by that with no clue what's happening. South tank being marked out about 400 meters away here on the south side. Oh. And down goes the medium. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Raptors medium getting picked out there. After a little bit of damage goes from the AT rockets. Raptors tank getting finished off though by the Panther. Allies fuel problems persist here. You can see that ARC is looking to push into the back lines there and cut them off. Panther's going to swing a Yui over to the midpoint here and look to help out this STB squad pushing in. I think we'll see a bombing run and then a push come out here from the Axis. Been a while, a minute since we've seen one. Looking back at pumping here, the last remnants of this allied push are getting close in on here. The KTM squad rolled up on by not only one Panther, but I think a second from the backside. I honestly don't even see it. Where's this second Panther? There it is. Oh my gosh, they are far back there just hiding. So down goes that push, and I guess the Axis are going to have a chance here to really press themselves onto the 5th point right now. Core does have a little bit of a beachhead, but oh, the OP didn't go down. That that Panther is just farming right now. Vudiyaka going to push in here, take down the last remnants of this KTM squad. Oh, that one hit. Don't quite know what he's taking pot shots at there. And is this guy glitching here? No, he's inside. Okay. He's laying down inside. What the heck was that shot? He was like facing backwards. Little sniping action there for the Allies. But unfortunately for them, I mean, here comes the real push. Wouldn't be surprised if we see that bombing run drop shortly. And just a whole bunch of blueberries rushing to this point. I mean, it's already happened. Christian Trying to push in the front line here. Big spawn wave on the backside, but a decent amount of time here. Ho Chi Minh pushing in, Ghost Kid, Mars Mike in. Can the ARC squad get across this road? That's the real question. They're going to pop some more smoke. The rest of the STB squad coming back in, and when the allies get in here, they're going to realize half of their points are already occupied right now. Can these Axis hold tight angles? That's the biggest thing. If they can hold tight angle and win their first 2 or 3 1v1s, then it should be rather easy there. Ghost Kid going to get a few. Going up against Phonex next. Not going to be able to get the takedown on him. Trench shotgun OP there. Here comes the bombing run. Going to have to be a little further back, otherwise it's going to take out friendly forces. Ooh, this is not a good bombing run right here. 2 bombing runs coming in, actually. That's an Allied and an Axis bombing run. Direct hits onto the Panther. It stays up. So, pretty good bombing run there from the Axis and the Allies. Why don't Panthers go down from landing 2 direct hits on a bombing run? It seemingly doesn't make much sense. That's overkill, by the way. That is complete overkill on the main gun right there. House Gangster doesn't want any of that. An extra shot for good measure. Cap Progress coming in here on the end. Mars Mike makes it to the house and is holding. Phonex is holding a tight angle below him. Don't know how that happens. Mars Mike gonna win that trade with the STG-44 and look to gatekeep on point right now. Cap Progress 30% and climbing here for the Axis. Axis have a really good position on point. It's gonna take a little more. No bombing run now. Maybe precision strikes on point to try and get that Panther and a few infantry, but gonna be tough. Oh, what a satchel there. Was that Axe Welua? Oh, that just might have been. What a satchel. Clears out the house completely. Stops the Cap Progress in its place. Panther going to push, though. This could be very bad here for the Allies. The Panther could just force takedown of the rest of these spawns. Going to stop a little short. He sees a tank or something to the right side here. Yeah, 76 completely taken off guard right here. However, Phonex is going to get the satchel down onto the Panther. The 76 is completely oblivious to the Panther's position. Down he goes. That satchel on the side of the Panther, though, is going to be an issue. Scars hops out to patch. House Gangster out too. They're just going to run away from the tank at this point. GG. Well played. The rest of the Blue Horde takes over the spawns here of the Allies. Big L going to be right on that. Gary is down it goes. Oh, that was a funny satchel. They realized they weren't going to be able to get out of it, and unfortunately they didn't run away in time. That's going to be the game, though, ladies and gents, here. 5-0 for the Axis. They take it. GG, well played to the Axis and the Allies. Beautiful double precision strike earlier on. I wish the mic wasn't muted. I did have a coughing fit, so that's the reason it was. But yeah, GG, well played, guys. 5-0 is the score. Squad line battles.